This is the Horse Radio Network.
This is episode 87 of the Wisdom by WESA show on the Horse Radio Network. This is Mike Donnell.
And I'm Sophia Jagela. Welcome to Wisdom by WESA on the Horse Radio Network.
Most of you who listen to this show are familiar with the fact that we have a wonderful co-host, Casey Wilbanks-Coletti. Unfortunately, Casey had some very pressing business today, so Sophia and I are going to make this show work. Normally, at this point, she says the following. This podcast is brought to you by the Western and English Sales Association, WESA, which provides the world's largest trade events for retailers, manufacturers, and sales representatives of the equestrian industry. In this podcast, we feature exclusive interviews with noteworthy Western English personalities, retailers, and exhibitors who you've always wanted to talk to. Don't miss out on all the news for manufacturers and retailers in the equine industry. So, Sophia, you and Casey always chat here. You and I are going to do it. What do the buyers need to keep in mind for the upcoming show?
So tomorrow, that is May 1st, is a very special day because it's the time for buyers to sign up for the upcoming August WESA trade show. So all stores with a WESA account can get their badges with, honestly, just a few clicks on wesatrader.com. And if there are any retailers listening that haven't been to the WESA trade show, now is a great time to apply for a WESA badge and get your account set up. And yes, you can just fill out that form on wesatrader.com/attend, and we'll take it from there.
Now, anything else going on in terms of special events down at the show?
Yes, so once you do sign up, you have a golf registration box or opt-in available on the page, which allows you to express interest in the WESA Benefit Golf Tournament at Topgolf, and that is the official kickoff to the WESA trade show. And besides that, we also have a daily fashion event from Wednesday through Saturday, and the DMC will host a Western English fashion show. And we'll have the opening night party on Thursday where you can win one of $500 trade show certificates. So lots of things to participate in and enjoy.
Wonderful. I think it's going to be a great event, and I'm sure everyone is looking forward to being there.
Yes, retailers can sign up in advance now and get their badges mailed to them, and that is for free.
Okay. Thank you. Founded in 1995, LAMO is an authentic sheepskin footwear brand based in Southern California. Having recently expanded into active lifestyle footwear as well, LAMO styles are available across 4,000 retail locations globally, including Western wear stores. The company has taken advantage of the need for Western stores to offer footwear options other than boots and work shoes. John Pierce joins us today to talk about that trend and the opportunities it presents for the brand. Hey, John Pierce, thanks a lot for joining us on the Wisdom by WESA podcast.
Great to be here.
This is a 25-year-old company started in California using sheepskin as a material to make comfy shoes for those Southern Californians. And now that market has expanded. As I looked on the website, you've got 400 retail locations around the country, and that is now including Western wear stores, which is one of the reasons why we thought it'd be fun to chat with you, because people are beginning to realize that whether they're rodeo cowboys or ranch guys or barrel racers or whatever, they do not wear boots 24/7. And the introduction of more casual wear came a couple, 3 years ago, and you guys are finding a way to take full advantage. Why don't you walk us through a little bit of that history from years ago up through today's product brands and mix?
Sure. So as you mentioned, the company's been around for 25 years. We started in the sheepskin fur boot business, as well as slippers and just that casual footwear. And things have evolved over the years. And just in the last few years, as we've looked at casual, comfy footwear and want to become that year-round brand instead of just being your fur boot in the second half of the year, we got into the spring casual comfort type slip-on business. And, that starts with a nice, comfortable outsole, which is going to be, everyday comfort, really, really nice on the feet, with a casual trend right look on the upper. And so that started to resonate the last couple of years, and we've built a business. There's some other brands out there doing similar looks, but we're standing behind the products with a 30-day comfort guarantee because we feel it's the most comfortable on the market. And then the Western piece just kind of came about because some of our boots with the knits and prints and different things we're doing definitely resonate there. So it's just kind of given us another avenue from a spring standpoint and to build the business that way as well.
Now, just to clarify, the current line, the new lines, whatever, is sheepskin still a component of those new products?
Sheepskin is a component. So the new products that we're doing for spring are unlined and they do not have the sheepskin. But then for the fall winter season, we are offering similar looks, but with a fur lining.
Well, that'll keep things nice and warm. One of the things we know this from interviewing retailers and interviewing everybody else is that the retailer wanted additional footwear to market alongside their boot line in the Western stores. And so they've taken a very positive look at that. People like yourselves have come to the WESA show. And I'm going to say that my guess is that part of the footwear business, even in the Western world, has a lot of growth potential.
Most definitely. I mean, when you look at most retailers today, and as things consolidate out there in the marketplace, people want to go to one place and find as much as they can. So it's the one-stop shopping approach. So if they're going in there for their boots and they're getting whatever they need for their workwear, why not get the casual and off-the-clock products they need as well? So that's definitely lended itself to cover not only the work piece, but then their casual comfort play piece as well. So that definitely plays into what we're doing. And it's given us an avenue to assist those retailers that are looking to accommodate their consumers when they come in looking for anything and everything.
Well, I know that in our segment of the world, whether we're brands or retailers, the supply chain issues have presented challenges. And I'm just curious as to how LAMO has approached that particular issue on behalf of its retailers.
Yeah, so from that standpoint, we've definitely, one thing that we've always been known for is we're very retail friendly. So everything that we carry is in open stock. So you can grab whatever you need at any given time. You're not bound to a certain case pack and getting sizes you may or may not need. So with that being said, it kind of jump-started the whole supply chain problems with delays getting it in. So we carry inventory year-round, so you can grab it whenever is necessary. And then we flow the goods in, so we're always in stock for the retailers when they need the goods, whenever that may be, because you just can't count on a steady flow of goods these days. So you better have it available before anything is necessary, because people are looking for inventory whenever they can get it because there's delays. And so the open stock mentality and the carrying inventory year round definitely helps and assists in those chaotic times of supplies.
Right. Now, the footwear business, the boot business, your business, it's a design business. I mean, people, they want comfort, but they don't want to sacrifice comfort if the shoe or the boot doesn't look cool. And you guys have mastered that. And I'm curious as how you go about designing your lines, both for a look and a feel of comfort.
Yeah, you definitely have to be trend right, as you mentioned. So, the design team is always looking at what's coming, what's current, what's working, and where can we incorporate some of the new trends into what we're doing, but still staying true to what the brand means. So that cozy 365 lifestyle is what we are as a brand. So everything we do has to encompass that. And that's whether it's a boot, whether it's a slipper, whether it's adding sandals to go with the canvas looks we're doing for spring. So it's always looking forward, but not forgetting our past and what we are as a brand in building that. So the design team is constantly looking at ways to innovate and adjust on the fly.
Great. I mean, you focus on making and selling footwear, but I mean, I know you did some things in terms of helping out nurses with your footwear during COVID. I think you even have a celebrity aspect to your marketing with an appearance on The Price is Right. Why don't you talk about those a bit?
Yeah, I mean, marketing, you have to be creative these days. The old school way of thinking is definitely a lost art, but the social media component is definitely important, and utilizing that to reach the younger crowd. The Price is Right was just a nice way to extend the brand reach, brand awareness, because that's what we're going after. Even though we've been around for 25 years, we feel like there's still a lot of people out there that don't know the LAMO brand. So any creative way that we can find to extend that reach has been positive for us, and we'll continue to do that as we look forward.
Now, are you also selling online, and what's your social media marketing component look like?
Yeah, so we do have LAMOFootwear.com. So we do sell all the products on our own website. And from a social media standpoint, we are on Facebook and Instagram and all the common places where where the kids are going these days. We're not doing anything on TikTok at the time, but it's something that we're definitely looking into, since
I'm certain
that becomes a bigger component. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm certain you are. So that's an important thing. Now, I mean, we are WESA, and you are a participant in our shows. Talk a bit, if you will, about where being a member of WESA works to your advantage and is part of your business plan going forward.
Yeah, so as I mentioned earlier, we've had some looks. We do Southwest inspired, Santa Fe inspired type looks and silhouettes, and we've had some different knits in our line for probably 5 or 6 years. So those lend itself to that Western look and feel. But as we now incorporate that, as we talked about the canvas and the lower cut casual spring stuff, just incorporating materials, prints, and things that resonate with the Western customer. And we can do that because, just by showing that, and we can cater it to specific markets because of the minimums and the amount of pairs that we can do to fit that need. And, whether it's animal prints or that, as I mentioned, the Aztec prints and some of those different things that lend itself to the Western world. So we're able to do certain styles and that to fit just that genre.
Well, and we certainly, as WESA, are proud to have you as part of the WESA family, and we hope that we are able to do our part to make LAMO a fast-growing niche within the footwear market. And we really thank you for taking the time to be on our show.
Well, we definitely appreciate the opportunity, and we know the partnership with WESA will continue to grow. And I appreciate you guys giving me the opportunity to get on and educate and just spread the awareness of what LAMO's doing out there.
Well, that's what we try to do for the people that we have on, and I hope we've accomplished that for you. And again, thanks so much for sharing some of your time with us today.
I appreciate you guys.
The show notes and links from today's show can be found at the website wisdombywesa.com. And of course, we'd like to hear your feedback. If you have any, we have a contact link on the website. The Wisdom by WESA show will be published on the 15th and the 30th of every month. You can listen on most of your favorite podcast players. You can also listen on the Horse Radio Network app on iOS or Android systems. Just search Horse Radio Network in the App Store. It's free and so easy to use. Be sure to visit all the great shows on the Horse Radio Network at www.horseradionetwork.com. WESA, where the industry meets.